Hey everyone, welcome to a multimedia art tutorial video. That really doesn't roll off the tongue, but I can no longer use paint pouring video, I've decided. I mean, I don't do a lot of paint pouring, it's more just like the cherry on the sundae or whatever that saying is. I've actually been really into spray painting these planets. I didn't initially intend to make planets. I mean, I was just going for the sphere shape, mainly because I'm trying to learn more about spray painting and creating interesting backgrounds and stuff. And creating a sphere is very conducive to figuring out shadows and like shading and things like that. So that's why I started with this sphere. But the tutorial that I was watching to help me learn about making the spheres, the guy was actually making planets. I'm going to actually link his YouTube video again in my description because I'm quite grateful. I mean, it was a really informative video and has opened up a whole new world for me. I'm really quite excited about this. Anyways, so I'm going to do a third one of this series, a third planet. And then I have a new shape that I have sketched out and ready to go. I'm still working on, I guess, the logistics of it. I mean, it's going to be a difficult shape to do, but if I can get it to work, it's going to look really cool. Anyways, little teaser there. I decided to call this one Commander Chris, mainly because like the last one I was a little disappointed because I really wanted to call a painting Commander something for some reason, and also like we really got to do like an ode to Chris Hadfield. I mean, he is a Canadian hero that I don't think it really is recognized enough. I mean, it's really cool that he got to go up in space. And he did all those experiments. I don't know. He was just, maybe he's just really good in PR. But I still think that he is a super cool and interesting person. And I'm so proud that he is Canadian, as I am super proud to be Canadian. Anywho, onto the actual painting part. You can see that there's a little bit of a shine to the painting. That's because I put a coat of varnish on there. After the last painting where I had to redo an entire section of the planet, I remembered that putting a coat of varnish on kind of just protects the background, so if I mess up the ribbon, then it's not really much of an issue. I can wipe it off and try it again. But it turned out that I actually didn't have to do a second ribbon this time round. I was relatively happy with the outcome of this ribbon. I was really concerned about getting enough paint into the tray. Usually when my ribbons are messed up, it's because I haven't put enough paint in. So that's me there just topping up my paint tray and making sure that there's enough in there. I'm having a bit of a hard time figuring out how much paint is actually in the tray. I've started to load it a little bit differently. I'm trying to keep the tray as flat as possible as I put the puddles of paint in there. I think that it just gets an overall better ribbon, like the lines of the colors just stay intact a little bit more. Which is ideal, which is what I'm looking for. By the way, as per usual, hindsight is 2020. I wish that I hadn't gone back and added that little bit right there that I'm doing right now. But I mean, what can you do? It just still turned out okay. I mean, I think that it added a really interesting detail to the painting. And I'm ready to do another one, I think. I mean, I think that I'm going to go with maybe a green and yellow and blue this time round, or I'm not sure yet. I got to do a little bit more thinking into the next color combination. I think that a series really needs to have at least 3 pieces, though, right? I mean, I'm not sure what the rules are on that, but I definitely have another planet in me, and I've got to still keep on practicing my spray painting techniques before I move on to this next shape that I'm planning. It's going to be interesting, to say the least. By the way, after the next 2 paintings, I think that I am going to have to go back to this spinning canvas idea for 1 or 2, because I just spent the last day and a half or so redoing my Lazy Susan, and it spins like a dream now. I'm quite excited about it. I mainly redid it because the canvas wasn't level all the time. Funnily enough, it didn't fix how level it was, but it spins awesome now. So yeah, have to do another spinning one. Anyways, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, remember to hit like and make sure that you've subscribed to my channel. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.